Hello, everybody, and welcome to M&J Games. I'm Michael, and on today's park tour, we are looking at a park called Western Park, period, fully themed. It's on the workshop, created by Axel DJ Axel, and the description says a Western park with a lot of theming. I fully themed all rides. Most buildings and shops are from the workshop, but the rest is all custom made by me. Hope you like it. So before we begin, as always, make sure to go to this creator's channel on about said YouTube on Frontier Workshop. Subscribe and like his content. Check out all of his other content as well, as I'll be doing the same. And as always, if you like this video, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and let's get started. So he said everything is fully themed. So obviously he used the desert map. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Nice painting terrain tool right there. Um, so, as you can see, he used a lot of the. Is this the desert map? Or I guess it has to be. Sorry, dumb question. Because obviously you can do the terrain tools, choose your terrain paint and stuff. And some reason I thought this looked different, but then again, when I did the desert map, I kind of changed it to not be the deserty look. So let's go ahead and get started. So let's go in this camera mode. I like that train at the entrance. Really nice. Yeah, maybe you still got 4%, so you could create some little nice park entrance to be themed along with it. But I like the pathing that you've chosen since we're in a Western park. Oh, those doors are really cool right there. But yeah, I just love the look of that right there. I mean, you could have some kind of little entrance that incorporates that, and that'd be really cool. Um, yeah, definitely really cool kind of. Man, this really does feel like you're in like I'm in West Texas or something. um, really cool. So let's go left. All right, so we've got a. Oh, my bad. I do like though how with this shop you've colored the wood different. You've still done that wood, that batten wood, but you've made it a different color. So it looks really good. And then in here we've got the exit to a Ferris wheel. Very nice. So here's the entrance line. Yeah, and so I love how you've done. You've chosen this wood here, and maybe the only thing I would do is I'd maybe push this back a little bit to where it's right at the entrance. But that's just a little minor thing, nothing major. But I do like how you've done that for the queue, to kind of give it that different look than having this one, because they really don't give you a ton of different wood options for pathing, right? Oh, this station looks really cool. So it looks like that's the entrance to it. So let's go Frontier Express. Very nice. Yeah, very, very nice. Definitely like what you did here. Like the custom things. It looks really cool from the outside. I think that's the cool part too, especially when you came in the park, because I noticed that building and I noticed this part and I was like, oh, what's that for right there? So that's really cool. And really good theming around here. Really took advantage of all those Western theme tools they give you in the game. I like this under here. A lot of posts, but it's really cool. Oh, you got some shops and stuff. You got a staff only sign. That's cool. Really well done. I do wish we had I know they give you like sci-fi, western, different things, but I feel like there still could be more themes that they could give us. Um, I like how you did the chain right there, which I know is kind of an awkward view to look at it, but really good job. And then out here is if we can ever get rid of the counter, you got more place to expand your park. Yeah, so really, really good job so far. I like this restaurant. So I wonder, does this go? Okay, yeah, so that's just kind of a. Yeah, so that's just kind of a to look like something's being taken from there to there. Really cool though. That was one of the first things I noticed that looked really cool in the park. Yeah, you've just done a really good job with all the westerny buildings. Honestly, what I'm terrible at is I'm terrible at theming. Like in all my parks, I don't know if I've got a single area that I'm like, oh, this is a fantasy area, or this is this, just because I'm really bad at like making themes. So I'm like Six Flags style. Don't theme anything. Actually, you know what? Not even Six Flags style. Cedar Fair style with like Cedar Point. Those things. Don't. Um, yeah. So and this looks like. Which, by the way, I really love what you did here. Um, you mixed in kind of that dead, those dead bushes along with the rocks. Really good job. So I'm guessing this is to the. Oh, this is to the roller coaster, the wooden coaster. Okay. So it looks like it's a gnarler, if I've got that correct. Yep. So while we wait, we'll ride this one here. Let's look at the stats. So almost everything green. We have 5.9 is fine. Oops. Hold on. Sometimes press the wrong buttons. Alright, so it's about 800 meters. Max speed 62, biggest drop 36. Yeah, so right around the range of a lot of wooden roller coasters. I like how you have the have fun sign. That's a good touch. So let's get started. Alright, there we go. That was a really fun ride. Really good, too. And really smooth. There's one part, I believe it was after here. Yeah, this kind of area right here that could be smoothed out a little bit more. But overall, I mean, that was an awesome ride. Really well done. I really love seeing what people do with their coasters for coasters that aren't necessarily that tall. What you kind of do to keep the speed and keep the excitement up and stuff. But really good job. I love this first turn here, kind of going underneath the rocks, and then you come up, and that was, I mean, you can't get that any smoother right there. So that was really well done. And I think that what you did a good job of there is you didn't make the turn too quick, and then you also had this little dip here, which is cool. So it's like you go up and then you go down just a little bit, but then you come back up a little bit before you go down the bigger drop. You didn't make the turn too tight to where it's either not smooth or it takes it too fast. Like I think it was like this turn was maybe a little too tight in my opinion. Remember that? I mean that's just my opinion. But it was overall, I mean, great ride. Love the rock theming around it. That definitely took some time. So that's a really, really good job. And this is cool. I love how you made this probably out of the 3D shapes, right? Let's see. Oh, castle supports. Okay. Interesting. Let's see. Interesting. Okay, well that's cool. Yeah, it's really cool how you did that. Really cool. I'm sure that took some time to get perfect. But that's really cool. And I love this station right here with the glass and so forth. I think that's a really good touch. Once again, you've got it kind of as an elevated station, which is cool. Which, by the way, let's kind of look at the view of the track. Now that's another thing I haven't really done much of is transport rides. And, you know, I've got an excuse. Not that it's a good excuse, but the reason I haven't done much of transport rides is because, in my opinion, I'm like, we've got this counter, and there's only so much we can do. But I definitely need to focus on incorporating not just flat rides, sorry, transport rides, along with, you know, some of the dark rides and stuff. But there we go, really nice. Yeah, you kept the theming the same throughout. Okay, that's a hotel. Looks like the hotel rooms. We got the miner. So what is this? Looks like another coaster. Alright, so it's a Copperhead Strike, so it's going to be a launch coaster. Alright, while we wait, let's look at the ratings for this one. 1,200 meters, max speed 68. Okay. Sorry for the lag, guys. I'm still playing on a basic PS4, so every once in a while that happens. Alright, so that was really cool. Now, there's definitely parts of the ride that need smoothing, um, but this little lake area is awesome. So I was not, honestly, I was not expecting that when you come here to the end and you see this lake. So that was cool. All the near misses were awesome. I mean, are these all individual rocks? My goodness, like, I know you're gonna watch this, so how many? I wanna, just for fun, we're gonna do something here real quick because I gotta figure this out real quick because I am so interested to know how many rocks did you have to make. I'm just checking this out to see. I know I'm doing the coaster. I mean, dude, this is that's crazy, man. I mean, man, that had to take you some time because I know I highlighted more stuff than I meant to, but that's almost 8,000 pieces right there. That is unreal. So, for example, if we were to delete this, actually, it won't let me delete it because it's a mixed group. Okay. I was gonna see what percent of the meter that would end up using, but my goodness, man. But yeah, just needed some smoothing, like maybe right there. There's a couple launch parts, but that was really cool. And then the coolest part, hands down, right here. This is one of the coolest parts I've seen in any park, and I'm being honest with that. I mean, this is just it was because I didn't expect it. It was so unexpected. Um, so all of a sudden you're coming here, and then you see this waterfall. It's like this little beautiful oasis for a split second, and it's just really cool. Really cool. So that was awesome. Love that. Is that the ride? Yeah, so that was the ride I saw before in the background. Okay. Yep. So, yeah, really love the theming. Really well done. So we've got another flat ride. Looks like that's it over here. Like I said, I do love how you've got the water there. Let me zoom out and see if I missed anything. Okay, so we do have something over here. So let's go back to the front of the park. So it doesn't loop around, which that's fine. Not every park has to do that. So let's go right now. Yeah, I mean, I just love this little Main Street area. Like, it really feels like you're in an old school Western town. Old time slushy. Love it. And I love that ride. Those things are freaky in real life, to be honest. But love them in the game. I mean, love them in real life too, but I would be lying to you if I said those didn't scare me right before I went on them. Okay. Now, I like how you've got this elevation change here. I would maybe do something like, add a railing, or to be honest, you've used so much rocks already. Use some rocks right there to kind of line it so you don't really just see the edge and see underneath it, right? So it looks like we've got one more ride. It's a mine train. So it's a Canyon Runner. All right, so my suggestion, maybe you might have too many trains going on this one. We're gonna go front bumper, just so we can see properly. And I'll fast forward till we get going. Oops, that happened quicker than I expected. All right, there we go. So, and it got broken down. So perfect timing. Once again, the waterfall, incredible. The amount of rocks, like this, that's amazing. Um, I mean, what in the world? That had to take so much time. That's unreal. So that waterfall thing's cool. I mean, man, you have some patience to do this. Like, I think maybe that's why with certain scenery stuff, like I'm just not great at it yet. Is because with some of it, I'm like, it takes too much patience. But I guess we all have patience for different things. Um, yeah, that drop was really cool right there. Um, so what was your favorite? What was your guys' favorite ride? I think my favorite was the wooden coaster. I think that's the best ride. I think this one's second and this one's third. In terms of theming, I think the theming on this one, I mean, they all have the same style theming, but I just love this area right here. Come around the turn, and so what do you guys think? What's your favorite part? What's your favorite coaster? Love to hear y'all's thoughts. Um, and as always, make sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button so you can stay up to date for more content that my wife and I put out. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.